Hi friends, so today in this lesson we're going to talk about simple machines, and the simple machine that we're going to talk about is a lever. Now you might know what a lever is if you have a seesaw on your playground. It's something that has a middle and then there's a board that stands on the middle and it rocks back and forth according to what weights are on it. So we're going to build one of our own today. So the materials that you'll need today to build your lever at home or in the classroom is a 12-inch ruler, tape, a large paper clip, and 2 cups. And you can also use glue. I'll show you where you can use glue. So first what we're going to do is we're going to take our paper clip here, and we are going to take out these parts so that you are left with just the black part, all right? All right, so once you have everything removed from your paper clip, what you're going to do is you're going to tape it down onto your table or any surface so that it doesn't slip and slide whenever you are trying to put the ruler on top of it. So the next step is going to be taking your 2 clear cups, and we want them to be clear. And this is the part where you can either use glue or tape, whichever you have. And you can create bubbles with your tape, and you'll put them like that. On your ruler so that we can fill our glass cups and use it like this. So once you're done taping on your cups, your lever is basically ready to go. All you have to do is put your ruler and your cups on your paper clip. And right now it doesn't really matter if it goes either way, because we haven't put any weights in yet, but this is what our ruler should look like. Now we have our lever all set up, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab some objects. They can be whatever you'd want, and we are going to put them in the cups and see what different weights make different movements for our lever. So I'm going to be using these blue gems, these glass gems. And we'll start off pretty simple. So I'm going to put 1 in here. And so when I put the 1 gem in here, it moved to this side because this side has the most weight in it. And then I'll put 1 in here. And if it's... So we have 2 glass gems, 1 in each cup, and this is just an experiment for at home, so it's okay if it doesn't completely work. See, like mine, I have an equal amount of weight on each side, but it's still leaning to one side, and that's okay because it's just an experiment at home. But since they are equal weights, and if this was a perfect lever, it would equal out so that they were both hanging in the air like this, not down on one side. But if we add another gem to this side, then it moves to this side because there's actually more weight in this side. So that's pretty interesting. All right, so let's use some more gems. So I'm gonna put 1 more over here. So now there's 3 gems on this side, and there's only 1 gem on this side. I'm gonna add 1 over here, and it didn't move because there's still 3 in here and only 2 on this side. So I'm gonna add a 3rd one. And it moved now because remember, this is an experiment and our lever is not perfect. It's just for fun. But let's see if we add this 4th one, and what do we think it might do? Do we think it's going to stay on this side, or is it going to stay on this side? Right now, they're both equal, but I'm going to add one more onto this side. I think that when I add this one onto this cup, that it's going to tilt this way because there's more weight on this side of the lever. All right, now I'm going to add even more to this side. I have more in my hand. I'm going to add one more. So there are 6 gems on this side and there are 3 on this side. And because it's just an experiment and for fun, this side, it took a lot more for it to move. But if this was a real lever, then if there was any slighter bit of more weight on one side, then it would definitely move to the one side rather than the other. When we did our first experiment, our ruler was right in the middle. It was equal on our paper clip. But what we're going to do now is we're going to move our ruler more to one side and see how that changes the weights. So if I grab a handful of gems and I start to add them onto this cup. 1, and even though there's more weight in this cup, it's not going to move because it's not in the middle anymore. It's going to take more weight to move it to this side now because the cup, it's not equal anymore. So we'll add more. So 2 still hasn't done it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 was enough weight for where I put my ruler to make it switch. It had enough weight. So when you're doing this experiment at home or in class, you can use things that are heavier than these glass gems or lighter, and you would have different results than I would have. And you can move your ruler wherever you like it to be. You can use whatever and do whatever kind of combinations you'd like and see what you might get.